welcome to this week's reading, which isn't a pick a card, because this one is a collective reading. So what I'm doing this week is a Summer Solstice for June 2021. And like I said, it's a collective reading for you all to tune into. So we're going to see what's going to go on from here for the rest of the year for you. Okay, so I'm Seqkkat, by the way, from Seqkat'sEnlightenment.com, and I'm thankful to have you here with me. So we'll just move right on to the reading. I'm so used to the bigger cards. All right, so we're going to start with the Messenger Oracle and see what we get for our theme card. And keep in mind, this is a general reading, so I have this tuned to many of you and your unique relative realities. So I will be picking up on different scenarios, so tune into the ones that are aligned with you. Okay, I have 2 cards for the theme. Okay, so our theme cards are Be Vigilant. And it is in reverse, so you do want to kind of give it a little extra attention. And then our second one is Time to Ground. That one too is in reverse, so we want to pay a little extra attention on that one. So I'm going to draw some tarot initially, for just a few little tarot for our theme card to expand upon, theme cards I should say, to expand on this. Be vigilant and time to ground. Okay, so since there are many of you and 2 cards popped up, the be vigilant could be for some of you and the time to ground for others of you, from getting impressions. There could be some of you, it could be a blend. Be vigilant. So for those of you, you're going to need to stick to something that you're working on. Be vigilant. Have patience. Have persistence. Don't give up. If things are looking rough, be vigilant. Don't give up. And then for the time to ground, sometimes we do need to do some actually grounding with Mother Earth. That is very beneficial for us. And that can for some of you with that time to ground, I'm getting calls from seeking. Just breathe in, rest, and relax. Right now, Mercury is in retrograde at this moment, and I know that can flare us up and get a little bit scary. But that is a time to rest, relax, and kind of look over your life and see where you are, and see if you're on the path that you want to be. So I'm getting that for some of you. Yeah, you just need to relax and rest and ground and stop seeking and do a little bit of introspection, looking over, are you on the path you want to be? So I'm getting that for some of you. Okay. All right. So some of us are feeling out of balance. And we're feeling some confusion. And some of us are we might be out of balance. These could be going together. You could be out of balance with a partner. Could be a business partner. Could be a romantic partner. The more feelings I'm getting from this one is romantic partner. It could be an issue. It could just simply be an issue that you need to solve. In retrograde, communication issues and stuff. Could be deeper. Could be bigger. Some of you might feel trapped with this partnership, whether it be romantic or business-wise too. You can get help from that. There is something we need to let go of. I think we need to let go of how we're trapping ourselves. Like I said, we need to rest and relax and look. Let's reverse. Look at your life. That one's really big, guys. Look at your life. Let go of what's not working in your life. This is what this is. This is introspection to look at that. This is why we're confused. We need to do some introspection and we're feeling out of balance and out of sorts. We definitely need to do that. And you need to be vigilant about this. We want to flip this one. This one's about confusion. We want to flip this up and about choosing our desires. We're in some confusion right now. Perhaps we've been doing an egoic path. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to pull a row of tarot here, and then I'm going to clarify to see what the tarot will expand upon. All right, so what I'm going to do now is pull up an entire row, and then we'll roll the cards for you. Whoa. Okay then. There are many of you. This is a collective reading, so there are many cards here. We're going to be here a minute. Alright, so that one's facing down, so... Can't say my cards do that every day. Alright, guys. Alright, so there's many of you. Ooh, boy, I'm telling you what. When I ask to tune to many of you in your different, unique relative realities, this is exactly what I do when I tune the cards. Ooh, I got it. Okay, so some of you are definitely in a karmic situation. It might be going back to this partnership situation here. Karmic relative relations. If by any chance, if this is a business partnership that's not working out, you might be in some legal issues. And or possibly, if it's a romantic partner, it might be a marriage or possibly a divorce. You might be in some legal issues. Or just a person in general. Their legal issues is not looking too good. But it doesn't mean you can't change things. Do not let the energies of the cards of the way they're reading things right now, do not let them scare you and make you think that you're stuck and you can't change it, because what you're doing is just reading your current energies. So you can see what you dislike and you can start changing your thoughts and your actions and choices and changing your vibration and frequencies and change out some outcomes. Some of you are in this tangled mess right now and you're dealing with it, and so it's like your nightmares and your fears have really come to the forefront and you're really dealing with that. Some of you are dealing with lack, because that is definitely following that. You're just looking at some kind of lack and you're staying focused on that, and that is bringing your nightmares to the forefront. You are being asked to go for something that you do really want. You're actually being asked twice to do this. This one is really going for it. This one is looking for that which is ideal for you. Okay, go for what you want, but make sure what you go for is ideal for you. You definitely want to do that, because when you go for something that you really want that's ideal for you, then now you're building your legacy, and that is looking good. You will have the aligned people with aligned personalities coming in and supporting you as like a type of resource. So that looks really good. Again, going for that which is ideal for you. And if you do that, and you're choosing that, then something is coming in and coming in really fast, and it's coming in very fast and positive. This, by the way, represents Libra, if this is relative to you or anyone that you might be engaged with in your situation. And this one represents Cancer, again, if this relates to you or anyone you engage in your situation. Okay, so then, like I said, we were looking at, some of us are focused on some lack. Maybe it's a lack of love. Maybe it's a lack of finances. Maybe it's a lack of resources, a lack of being able to find information that you need, or a lack of connection with people to support you in something that you want to do. And so your nightmares are coming in the forefront. We do have some partnerships that are doing well, so do not be alarmed for those of you. For those of you, this could just be an issue that you need to resolve, and the partnership is actually doing well. Just work on the issue. There's some confusion with the issue. Again, like I said, Mercury's in retrograde, so there could be communication that's causing those confusions, and that might be what you need to let go of and ground. Come back to realizing, remembering who we really are. This is just a situation. Don't let the situation run us and run us amok. So for some of you, I think with the positive partnership, that's what you're looking at there. Again, this could be a romantic partnership or it could be business partnership. All right, so some of us are feeling a lack of family support in some form or matter. And it could be, since this card is falling right back to it, it could be with a mother character, a mother that's kind of being cold, not compassionate, not having consideration on us. Or it could be a mother that's being very clingy and attached, almost a smothering type of mother. So some of you might be dealing with that. And then we've got some of us that are looking at, and this is where we need to let go of. And now we see this, some of us need to let go of pains of yesterday. What we're doing is we're missing the yesterdays, the times gone by, to the point that we are focused on that we miss them. We're in deep nostalgia and it's causing us pain, and we definitely need to let go of that because it's causing you pain. It's always good to look at memories and have fondness and remember where they are. But our beloved little egos want to hang on to things permanently. Believe me, I know, I'm the queen of this one. I understand this, I get this fully. But we have to understand moments keep moving forward. We're constantly moving forward. Things are constantly changing. So we need to ground, rest, relax. Let go of those moments have gone by. I just got, for some of you, it's this partnership that was working and is in harmony and is no longer in harmony. And then just as I'm saying that, this card pops up in my view again. This partnership not being in harmony is bringing nightmares up to us. So if it's not in harmony anymore, that's what was, not is now. You have to work with what is now and what is ideal for you now. So you want to find what is in alignment with you now, and that is what brings you back to your legacy for that one. And yeah, because some of us are fighting. We're just outright fighting and got some fierce competition here, and that's some of our nightmares coming here to reality too. And I think that's going to go back here too with this karmic relationships. And this could be exactly why this partnership, whether it be business or romantic, was in harmony at some point. And this is why we have memories of that, because it's karmic relationships. It could be even past life situations that we got together to try to resolve, and situations we need to do. Best thing you can do if you cannot resolve the issues in your outer exterior life, definitely resolve them in your interior life, because that way we can cut this karma. Because if you're hanging on and you're getting stuck in these stories in the blame game, this is where this can definitely come in reverse too. It's not good. It's not working for you. You're going to be stuck in that karma, and you're going to be looking at, let's do this again, the cycle again, learning the lesson again. So to avoid that, come to a place of forgiving the situation now, forgiving the people playing the role now. No, that's hard. How the hell do I forgive so-and-so when they did X, Y, Z? Remember, we're all here playing roles. We put on these little caps and we play like we're mom, or we're dad, or we're spouse, or we're boyfriend, or we're girlfriend, or we're brother or sister, or we're boss, or we're co-worker, or we're teacher, or we're student. We wear these hats. And then when we wear these hats, and you see other people wearing their hats and their roles, then we start taking associations and expectations. If they're a parent, they should be doing this, and they should be doing that, and they should be doing this, and they should be doing that, or spouse, or what have you. We got to remember that we're source playing with source, playing these roles. Got to remember we're source. We fall for the story. We get so enmeshed in the story. We fall so for the story. That person is that personality, and they did all this pain, and I'm this personality, and we're not either in our own personality too, and some of us do have a lot of guilt and deal with that. So when you remember the true essence of who we are, that is what can help you release and forgive. Now, forgiveness doesn't pardon what they did, or even pardon what you did if you're self-judging. But what it does do is you let it go. And that's what you got to do. You need to let go of it. You've got to let it go and quit rehashing this old story, because rehashing the old story never lets it go. It's like a book. You're reading a book, and you're in the middle of the book, and it's a nasty chapter, and things are really antagonistic, and but then you can start moving forward and reading better, the newer chapters, and the things start getting better. But what happens with us is we want to keep rereading the same chapter over and over and over again and never move forward in the book. So things never get better. Time to move forward. Let go of those memories of yesterday, and let's move forward. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to clarify for you. We've got a few cards to clarify. We're going to be here a second. No, what in the world? Okay then. Well, let's see if it catches them all. This is a collective reading, that is for sure. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Now, as I lay out the cards, I would like to take this moment and give a shout out to my subscribers. I love you so much. And welcome to my new subscribers. I love that you joined me. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate that. And I want to give you thanks for all of your likes and your comments. I really enjoy your comments. I love seeing how the readings connect with you, because I'm reading in the dark here. I really appreciate that. I love to see that. And then all of that activity also helps me in the YouTube algorithm, so I really appreciate that. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm glad to have you here with me. We usually do pick a card readings, but this one's a little bit different. Okay. Also, if you do need a personal reading, I do those, and you'll find the links to those in the description box below. Okay, so for those of us in a karmic relationship, we might be getting stuck because we're not letting things go, or we might be in a little bit of legal issues here. The Knave of Wands, yeah, see, we're really scared of getting burnt here. We're very scared of getting burnt. We're kind of staying with the old. We're not going onto a new journey like we're supposed to be doing. And that is what is trapping us. Because we are not letting go. And we definitely need to let go. And that is what is keeping us out of balance. So we definitely need to let go. So any of those in that particular story, that is what we're needing to be doing. And yes, okay. So you are being told to go for that which you want. But you need to do that which is ideal for you. So what does your ego want? No. What does your higher self want for you? Because that's what's going to lead you into flow. That's what's going to lead you to your ultimate joy. So you need to go within, with the Hermit card showing up, and tune in with your higher self and surrender and ask for guidance as to exactly what that is. And then swatch any fear that your ego goes, oh no, but I can't, especially with this one, because I don't have enough resources to do X, Y, Z, or I can't because that's going to mess up my survival, or maybe put me in a vulnerable position where I will experience more pain. So you're dealing with the fearful ego there, so you want to swatch that ego and work with that. Because going for that which your higher self wants for you and tuning into that is what is going to bring you into your legacy. That's where you get it all together. You get your business together, you get your family together, you get everything that you ever want, you get it all together. And you manifest that positively, positive manifestation, and you create that for yourself. But you got to really tune into the higher self, surrender to that higher self to get there. So yeah, okay, now, personalities that align. So you've seen some personalities alignment that works with your legacy and going for that which is ideal for you. All right, so here, this is showing up. We've got the Five of Cups here, and it's in reverse. So we're looking at some past failures, and we're really staying focused on that, and we're perpetuating that. And you've got some aligned personalities that are teamwork that can really help you out with this. So working with some aligned personalities, because you're supposed to be going for that which you want. And this particular reading, the way this one's coming out, this is not usually how I define the aligned personalities, but this one, the way it's coming in together, there are some people aligned that can help you deal with these past failures that you're getting really stuck and focused on, and thus perpetuating. I think some of you are dealing with some failures that you're really scared to move forward and do something new, or something that is similar in that situation. And I think this is where your Be Vigilant card is coming in. You've got to be vigilant. So like, and this one's in here too, let's say it's a partnership situation not working, whether it be romantic or business, and maybe you have a new opportunity come up for a new partnership or business or romantic or whatever, and you're like, oh no, been there, done that before. You're usually on red flag, major failure, not doing that, not going through that pain again. So you need to get some help. So for this one, you might need some coaching to help you on that, because that will really help you. Or it could even be that you failed in some place or area, and it is what led to some type of lack, whether lack of resource, lack of finances, lack of love, lack of connection, like whatever it is. And again, the red flag is coming up, and you need to let that go. So yeah, this is something where we need to let go, and we need to ground. Like I said, we're staying in confusion, and we actually should be looking at our desires, what we're looking at. Because they did tell you here again too, to go for what you want. And they're telling you here, following this one as well, go for that which is ideal for you. So not what the ego wants, what your higher self knows is absolutely best for you. It's kind of like that example I like to use. I haven't used this one in a while. It's like, the little toddler sitting in the buggy at Walmart, and you're in the movie section or something, and a little kid sees a little Chucky movie, and he reaches out, it's a doll. Oh, mommy, I want to watch this movie. And the mommy's like, no you don't. Pulls that one out of their hand and puts a Disney movie in their hand. And they're like, no, I don't want that one. Your higher self knows what you really want, because it knows what it's going to really bring you. It knows what's inside that DVD, whereas your ego doesn't know. This is where you got to trust your higher self. Your higher self will keep you in straight. And so going for that which is ideal for you, it's going to take some faith. You're being asked to have faith. The universe has got you. So yeah, you're going to need to be vigilant. You got to have faith that the universe has got you, that the universe is looking out for you. Your higher self's looking out for you. Your higher self does know what's best for you. Go for that which is ideal for you, and have some faith. Trust on that. Again, this is about staying focused on that which is not working for you. It's the same type of thing, and we got to get our focus off of that and have faith, no matter how strong or bad or overwhelming the situation looks. This is going to lead to something that's ideal for you. And this also represents Sagittarius, if this is relative to any of you. And I forgot to catch too that this one is representative of Virgo. So whether that's relative to you, whether it be represents you or someone with whomever you're engaged in your particular situation. Okay. And I don't know if I caught this was Cancer. If I didn't, there you go. Now with this one, we got something moving in and something moving in fast, and it's positive. So with the King of Swords, you've got to make sure when this happens that you're making a plan and an intention. Yeah, you definitely need to be doing that. That's for some of you. You might be failing to do that, and they're like, you need to make that plan. Making that plan which is ideal for you. I can change this and reverse this, since this is a card that's following this. Reverse the situation where we're doing a lack, we're having a lack. Also, for some of you, you may have a very somewhat oppressive, someone trying to create your life for you. So this could be an overbearing parent. This could be an overbearing or overriding business partner trying to take the business in a direction you don't want to go, or a lover or marriage partner, spouse, that could be causing you a problem too. So if this is a situation, you've got something new coming in as you stay focused on that which is ideal for you and work with your higher self. Something new is coming in fast that will wash that and push that oppressor out, push them out from trying to control your life. That will take care of that. You don't want that going on. Say surrender to your higher self, ask your guides and angels, ask for the help, because that's going to go back to some of you that are feeling trapped. This situation here where someone's trying to run your life, that's probably where you're feeling trapped. Don't worry, you got something new coming in, and it's coming in fast, and it's going to be positive. Now going back to this place where we are focused on this lack and we're perpetuating it, we've got the Queen of Swords here. Yep, and the Queen of Swords invites you. Pull the hell out of the story. Get your mind off of the story. I know when you've got, oh my God, I need money right now, and it's gone and it's in your face, it's overwhelming. I get it. Or whatever your lack is, it's overwhelming, and that story really pulls you. You've got to pull out of that story. You really do. You got to get into meditation, surrender to your higher self, and see things from a bigger, higher perspective. One, we're playing a game. We're playing a story, and there's some life expansion, soul expansion here that is going to ultimately lead to your greater good. You can have that legacy. It's here. It's absolutely here. Getting everything you want. You can definitely have that. But you've got to get out of the story and see things from that neutral perspective, and that's what will bring you there. You've really got to get out of it. There's going to have to be some forgiveness, whether it's situations or people involved in the situations, whether it's whomever did XYZ to you, or even if you feel guilty and have done XYZ to someone else. Now, our nightmare card, our nightmares are in the forefront here. We've got the Six of Wands. Okay, Six of Fire here coming in. So, this one, for this one, the Six of Fire coming in here where your nightmares are coming to the forefront. This one's an interesting for you, because with your nightmares that are coming to the forefront and your fears that you're looking at, this is actually what's going to lead you to victory, and it's celebrating victory. So it's when you're looking at these fears and you start healing them, this is what can bring you to that place of manifesting your legacy, getting it all together, your family, your romances, business, whatever it is you're wanting. Remember, you're supposed to be going that which is ideal for you and going for that which you want and manifesting that. And you can manifest it positively. We're definitely seeing this here too. That came right up to clarify that. This is what's going to work for you. I know that's hard to understand when you go level, but that's where you got to go back to the Queen who clarified this last one with that lack. Clarified, you've got to get out of the picture of the story, get out of the story and look at it from a higher perspective and see it from the bigger picture, because it's going to lead you ultimately to greater things. And then for those of you here with a harmony, either, now this one I'm going to say is more romance because we're coming up with a 10 of Cups, and cups are like about family. So we've got some lovers that are working out really good. So this is from you on this right. This is your happily ever after. So I don't know if you've met someone new and this is your one. This could be for some of you, or for some of you, maybe you've reignited something in your relationship, or going to be doing this within the 6 months, because you might have started out here with an issue, but you're going to end up here with this, and it's going to lead to a happily ever after. So this is looking really good. So you can manifest your desires. Keep that in mind. That's looking really good. Now for some of us, we're definitely lacking some family support here. And all right, so interesting enough, that was followed by a mother that might be being cold, or a mother that is being too attached or smothering. So that type of situation for some family support that is lacking here. And then it's also coming up with a father that might be being oppressive. So some of you might be dealing with a mom, some of you might be dealing with a father. So some of you are dealing with some lack of family support in some form or fashion. Be vigilant. Don't let that get to you, because what that's going to do, that is going to bring you into your power. Remember, your fears coming to the forefront are going to bring you to victory and celebration. So some of you might be younger and may have had some parents that have helped you in some form or fashion, and now you're coming into your own power. Or some of you have oppressive parents, and I mean, you could even be an adult and they're just oppressive and it's a sticky situation. But it's okay, because you're clearing this, and it's going to work out okay for you, and you're going to come into your celebration and victory. So keep that in mind. Don't let that get you. Okay. Oh yeah, and then here we go. And moved a card here. Oh yeah, okay. So for the mother, that was the cold-hearted mother, or the smothering mother too, we have here the Knave of Swords. So see, okay, this is when if you're appeasing this person, you're not doing that which is ideal for you. But you're being told here to go for that which is ideal for you. It's the same card. Here is showing that you're not. So don't be appeasing this person. Do not be doing that, because that's not working. That's not ideal for you. You've got to take care of you. You want to come into your victory, your celebration, come into your power. You can definitely do this. All right. And now, for those of us a little bit stuck on our nostalgic memories here, let go of those. You may feel like and this is following to these parents not be broken for us. You've got a vibe tribe that's in alignment with you that is going to work out fine. So these are old memories of where things are not working out for you. New memories should be better. I just got intuitively too, and my condolences if you're that situation, and this, especially following these nostalgic memories. Some of you may have lost parents, or a parent, as in they have crossed over. So for those of you dealing with that, you have my condolences. Don't let this pull you down from going from that which is ideal for you. Believe me, your parents on the other side would want that to happen for you. And these nostalgic memories are being a burden to you because you can't let go of yesterday, and we definitely have got to let go. We've got to take that time to ground. We definitely need to do that and heal. And remember, you're going to have personalities that are going to be coming in alignment with you too. So keep that in mind. So you will find your vibe tribe and you will move forward. So you will do that. So keep that in mind. And some of us have some fighting going on here. And some of us might actually, and this can go back and tie back to this one too. Those of us dealing with karmic relationships and youth here too. This could definitely go back to some of you dealing with siblings in this situation if we've lost parents or a parent. I know that can happen sometimes at death. They start fighting over this stuff. I do not comprehend that, and my biggest condolences if you're in this situation. Some of you may be in the situation. You want to let go of this fighting. This stuff ain't worth it. Let it go. Find your vibe tribe and get back into your heart's passion and following your heart's desires. And some of you might be in this fighting with the karmic relationships, whether it be business or lovers. Some of you could be, or the partnership. You're going to come back on top and into your heart. You just got to let it go, and you've got to choose and decide what is right for you and go for that. That's what they keep telling you, to go for that which is ideal for you. Let go of what other people are expecting for you. There's 2 of Cups reversed. Okay, so that's showing up and reiterating this situation here. So for some of you, this could be this issue with a business partner or a romance partner, or it could be going back to the actual relationship itself. Things might be breaking up with that situation. So that one is being affirmed again. Take note of what to do with that one, as we have gone in here and clarified for each person in your particular situation. Knight of Swords here too. We've got this one coming in. Make sure that you're not. Oh, okay, yeah, this is definitely going to clarify this one more. All right. That's, I see what's happening while they gave us these extra cards. They gave me these extra cards to clarify these cards. Make sure with the situation you are not trying to fit in a square peg with a round hole. That's not going to work. Don't be trying to force something to not work. Okay, something is not working in the situation and you're trying your damnedest to make it work. It's not going to, so stop it, because it is not going to work. And it's going to put you out of flow, and it's going to put you a lot of blocks. And that is what is going to keep you trapped. So for those of you, you know you're doing it. You know deep down, well, I get this benefit if I keep dealing with this and sticking with this and putting up with this and agreeing to this. It's keeping you trapped. You're not happy. It's keeping you out of your joy. Cut it out. That's going to take you back to a feeling of lack. And you need to look at it from a bigger picture. What do you really, really want? You can have what you really want, but there's a part of you that's sabotaging you, saying, no, because if I let go of this, then I'm going to lose all of that. That is not what's making you happy. That is what is appeasing the ego. Your higher self knows what truly makes you happy. So that's what's going on for some of you with that situation. All right, so we've got more cards coming in here now. We've got this one. Oh, that's so interesting, because they're just going back to those theme cards, reaffirming. All right, so we were out of balance here with the theme card, and we're out of balance here. And we got a clarification on that one. Oh, yeah, we're out of balance because we are, just like I said, we're following the ego's desire. With the wheel card coming here, Wheel of Fortune, in reverse, you're not following what's you're destined for. What is destiny? Your destiny is Source puts desires in you, and you have unique, innate skills that come easily to you, because that's what Source wants to experience through you. Source is playing a game through you. It's like a video game. It's playing a game through you. But you have complete free will to thwart that and take a path that's not in alignment with you. And things get harder. Things get more challenging. Things are more problematic. Things are not easy, and it's not fun, and you're not enjoying it. That's what's keeping you out of balance, by you staying with those choices. Cut it out. You've got to start choosing that which is ideal for you and go for that. That's what's making things difficult. Okay, and so now we've got a King of Cups. Some of you here have a father figure that is giving you some type of offer, and it is an offer from the heart. It is a true heart offer. So this one's kind of like a little wild card popping up out of nowhere, but they're grabbing you here. So I don't know. I think did we have family support in this one? No, we were lacking family support there. Yes, this is a wild card I'm seeing here, because I don't see where this is tying back to any of you. But some of you, well, it does tie back to the Be Vigilant. I just got that one. Be vigilant. Some of you are on a rough path, and it's hard and it's difficult, and you don't know what the heck to do. A father figure of some type. It may be your biological father. It may be someone you see as a father figure. And maybe you haven't even met them yet. But they're going to come through, and they're going to offer you something from the heart, and that's going to work out positive for you. So be vigilant. Everything is going to work out okay. All right, so this is a big reading for your Summer Solstice 2021. Some of you are in sticky places, but you can get out and bring it to legacy. How do I know this, even if it's for you and you have many different scenarios? Because you're at this same reading and you're matching vibration to this. And to get this, you can manifest your desires, and you can totally do it by going for that which is ideal for you. Tune in with your higher self to find out what that is, and definitely go for that which is ideal for you, and definitely have faith that you can have that. You've got to let go of what do you got to let go of? The mindset that you cannot have your dreams, the mindset that life has to be difficult. You've got to let go of taking the egoic path, which is that wheel that's not working. Let that go. Here we go. We want to flip this one upright, and we want to follow our path. We want to follow our destiny. Let that go, and you can have this legacy. So this is how this can happen. So take heart if you're on any of the paths that are sticky and looking bad. Take heart. You're covered. You can do this. This is the tarot. It is showing you the energies as it is reading them. You have full power and capacity to change them. So I'm going to wrap you up now with an Angels and Ancestral Oracle. Okay, a couple here. Stag. Trust and thrive. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. It is in reverse, so pay special attention. This one that's in reverse is calling out to those that are in that sticky situation, that are feeling trapped, that are feeling stuck, that are stuck in this situation here, that are stuck in being balanced, that are stuck in this karmic situation going on, that are having or nightmares coming to the forefront. But keep in mind, those nightmares coming to the forefront for you to heal and clear and make decisions what you truly want are what's going to bring you your victory and celebration. That's how that was clarified. So, trust and thrive. So, the stag is about getting what you want. Your ego propels on two things. Number one, survive, not thrive, to avoid as much pain as possible. So it uses all past data to constantly look at everything that it's dealing with and paints a future picture based on its past data. You've got to let that go, surrender to your higher self, and trust your higher self to take you down your destiny path, your path where you thrive, and you've got to trust that. Remember, you were told here too to have faith. I'm going to find it. And you've got to hold on to that faith. Have faith and stop focusing on that which is not working. So that one is absolutely perfect. There we go. And now we also have the mirror garden. Take time to reflect. I said that too. When I got that time to ground, I kind of paused there for a minute because I was like, okay, because I was getting something more than just grounding with Mother Earth. Some of you have got to take time and do some introspection. And right now is Mercury's retrograde. It's a great time to do that. I remember telling you that. We're going to take some time to reflect. And so some of you do really need to do that. You do need to ground. You need to take time. You need to go within, just like the Hermit card was calling you to. And you need to do some introspection and look at your life and look at your path and see what's working and see what's not working. You're going to have to take a hard look at yourself, guys, here. I know this one's tough. You got to look at your ego and you got to see what it's doing, what it's hanging on to, where it's keeping itself trapped, where it can't be happy because it is trying to force that square peg into a round hole. It's got to cut that out. That especially was showing up for you with this partner situation that's not working well. Stop trying to force something that's not working out. So yeah, this is definitely a time for introspection. Use Mercury's retrograde to your advantage at this point. This is the one thing that this, when it goes into regression, it's one of the vantage points that, or advantages that it does offer. So always look at all the negative. You've got to see the positive in it too. So you need to do that. Look at what's not working for you. Look what's not in line for you. Take some inventory, so to speak, and cut out that what's not working. And listen to your heart. Tune into your higher self. What gives you joy? What fires you up? That is the direction you want to go into. And you're going to have your legacy. I believe in you. Even though some of you are on an easier path for this, and you're going right to this. We saw that. Lover's card appear, happily ever after. Some of you are right on that path and you're doing fine. Some of you are going for what you want and you're manifesting that as positive. Some of you are already there, are already on that path. Some of you got some work to do to get on that path, but you can do that and you can get there. The reason why I know this is because you're matching vibration to this reading. You got this. I believe in you. Until next time, much love and much light.